Hello and welcome to HanaMate. In this video I would like to show you how I planted this spider plant. So I prefer to do my potting outside. I had some baby spider plants from my neighbor. They grew on the suckers. I put them in the water, rooted them, and then I had them in those square flower pots. I didn't have any intention at this point what I'm going to do with them. But then I found those three cute ceramic pots and I will plant them in. So I will show you how I'm going to do it. So first of all, you need some good working area, and then you need some soil, maybe spade. I use my bare hands or gloves. And then you need the plants you are potting. I also use little pebbles. I like to put a piece of stone or shredded or pot on the bottom to cover the hole. And then I carefully squeeze the plastic flower pot. So I kind of loosen the soil and then I pull the plants out gently so I don't destroy the roots. And then as you can see, I kind of make a little hole and I put a little bit of stone on the bottom to cover the drainage hole, a little bit of soil, then the plants, and then I built more soil around it. A spider plant is kind of super easy, honestly, and I don't think you can really mess up. I am holding all the leaves high up so they kind of don't get messy, dirty, and I can squeeze the soil in. And then I wipe my hands in my t-shirt. Anyhow, it looks kind of pretty, right? It will make a great present for somebody. I am quite happy. But I also want to let you know, first of all, when you are watering houseplants, it's great if you let the water from the tap sit. Most of us use water from the uh, municipal water that is heavily chlorinated. Chlorine would kill plants, right? Not necessarily kill, but can harm them. And since it's natural disinfectant, and I prefer to I have few jugs, water jugs. I let them sit at least overnight or 12 hours to let the chlorine evaporate, and then I water my plants with that. I have pretty good system. It's easy once you get into it. The other thing is that even though those ceramic pots are pretty, I don't really like them. I do believe that terracotta pots soak in water, extra moisture, and they release it when needed. So I do think that plants strive better in them. However, this is just a spider plant that really is happy in almost any kind of environment. I grew them hydroponically before just with water. Do you have chance to watch my hands, what I'm doing? I'm not very good at describing what I'm doing. This is a major blow. I am just blowing away extra soil so I don't have to wash the pot. But you probably saw my fingers how they were squishing the soil all the way around. It's one of the more important things. Sometimes people seem to be very gentle with plants. I find the same thing when I see people who are beginner gardeners. However, I do think that plants don't mind a little bit of roughness. In this case, do you see that I'm not super gentle when I'm pulling it out? I do make sure I loosen the soil. And so I already put soil and pebble on the bottom, a little bit more soil. Then I hold the plant in the center, and then I kind of put more soil around and squeeze it. And I do give it really good squeeze, right? Because you don't want the soil to be too loose, so the roots are not able to grow. By the way, when it comes to soil, I do have garden and I do fair amount of composting. However, for my house plants, I prefer to buy the soil because there are no bugs in it, hopefully. Um, and also, it's a miracle soil. I don't want to advertise. Um, and it has got a little bit of parallel in it, so it's kind of more airy. So as you can see, it's very easy and kind of satisfying. It's definitely incredible to watch the plant grow, and as I mentioned, it's a nice present too. Spider plants are one of the best for absorbing harmful chemical like formaldehyde, benzene, carbon monoxide. But I do think you need bigger amount of plants, not just one. So this is it. Thank you for watching HanaMate. If you enjoy my tips, you may find more on my channel or on Facebook or Instagram.